Ladies and gentlemen, um, today we're going to be talking about something very, very interesting, and I have my wonderful big brother in the house today. So, if you're not sharing, let's get sharing. Let's get sharing, okay? So, without further ado, let me just bring in my brother, Sam Soft.
Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up?
Yeah. So, if you're not sharing, pick up your phone and let's do the usual. The usual we do. We share and share and share until we get everybody in. So, today we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic. Very, very interesting topic. But at this point, I would want us to also just share this video so that we all have our friends, our relatives, our loved ones, even our enemies joining. Okay, because hey, they need to learn. They
If
need to
you
learn.
have anyone,
And if you have anyone who,
uh,
the Bible says, be at peace with all men.
that's right.
Yeah. So let's get sharing. Let's get sharing. Where's my share button? Hold on. Let me share it too.
Let's
I can't be
share.
saying let's get sharing without sharing. Hmm?
Mhm.
Okay. So the topic we're going to be talking about today, huh? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Let's 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 just chat a little bit while we're still sharing because we want to have let's be realistic. We want to have about 200 views just tonight, 200 views tonight while we talk because it's going to be interactive. And don't forget, you can make your comment, ask your questions, and there'll be opportunity for you to join us live in the show where you talk. And we also have a special guest too that will be joining us. Oh my God, it's going to be a fun house today. It's going to be a fun house. So let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share. Okay. So, Maoga, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. And how you doing now?
Adi, how was your week? How was your week?
It was great. Very good. This is a t-shirt. Which t-shirt? Is that salty?
Don't worry about the news, sir. It's private.
Which team have you rooting for?
We can just say, the team just plenty. It's a lot of team. It's a lot of team.
No, I don't even want to put my mind in one so that I don't have a heartbreak. You have to put your mind in several of them. Anyone that wins, you're happy.
Honestly, you just jubilate for them.
That's how you
Just
do it.
jubilate. Oh yeah. So your week. What was that one news that actually got you amazed this week, sir?
Speaking of which, today I had bad news from it's a great man of God that we lost. His name is Apostle Moses Saple from
Hmm,
Saple. So I want us to actually, before we start the show, thank you for reminding me, uh,
hmm.
because that news really shook me. It shook a lot of people. He went to be with the Lord. I think yesterday or today. I don't know. I got the news today, and let's just have a moment of silence just for that man of God. It's Apostle Moses Grandier. Is a great man of God in Saple. He was one of the people that brought a lot of people to Christ in Saple, and he was a very great mentor too. And when I heard the news, I was shocked. I'm still in shock. I can't still. Sometimes when you hear some kind of news, you might react certain ways. It is later on you will not begin to understand it is real, because right now it doesn't really seem real to me, but we know that he's a man of God. We are the ones that are feeling the pain now, but he has gone to rest because he worked hard for the Lord, and we know he's resting in the Lord. But the people that lives are the one that goes through the grief. So I
Hmm.
want us to pray for the family, the church. Want to pray for the family and the church for God to strengthen them and put them together. When something like this happens, things begin to go wrong. In around. So I want to pray that God, to strengthen the ministry, console the wife, and God should strengthen the wife, great woman of God. So let's just use a moment to just pray for the church right now for Victory Church, Victory Center Church. Father, I pray for your servant, which have come to be with you. We ask, oh God, for those that are here, oh God, that are grieving, I pray for you to strengthen them, encourage them, and give them hope in the name of Jesus Christ. The wife, I pray you strengthen her because I know she's going a lot through a lot right now. And I pray, oh God, that you put everybody back together, bring the church back together, put them together, and let this news not confuse and destabilize them. But oh God, I pray, oh God, that you strengthen them and make them, oh God, strong and give them the strength to go through this. We ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen, 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 amen. Wow, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're all one. We're all one. Don't forget that. It's Chat Room with Max. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our Friday. This is our Friday to have fun, our Friday to talk about things the way they are, undiluted. This is our Friday. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. So today we're going to be talking about before we talk, share, share, share. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. Do your part by hitting the share button and commenting by the side or below. Okay, and the like button too. So, sir, hmm, my question is this, or the question of the day is this: Africa,
Hmm.
leaving Africa, the expectations people have on us when you leave Africa versus reality. So, Africa as a whole. Now, the expectations versus reality that people have.
Okay, you
Now,
mean that those Africans that come from Africa to Europe or America,
diaspora
the
pretty much.
expectations, how they what they see, most of the time television, has really tricked so many people. The TV, we've seen so many things from TV and we get excited. I would say, wow, we're going to that place, man, called America. And immediately we arrive, we see all the places looking so nice.
Mm,
In your mind, just like, oh my God, you're going to be picking money from the street, man. I'm rich already, you
mm,
know.
mm,
But
mm.
then you come here and you see that it's a different music that is playing. You can understand that you have to go through, you know, getting your documents and all that stuff.
Yeah, but
And then
before we jump on that, let's walk through the process. Let's walk through the process because I know that a lot of people actually want to know um, how you can leave Africa to travel to another country in diaspora. It could be the United States, it could be England, it could just be, hey, China, Dubai. So, first of all, yeah, the excitement, you know,
Dubai, yeah.
say that again.
Dubai.
Hey,
Did you
now,
mention Dubai?
people won't go to Dubai now. People, even India. My brother, we have we have Nigerians everywhere.
Yes, Nigerians that do that kind of Dubai. But
Bro,
anyway, people that goes to Dubai, they are
uh-huh.
not going to Dubai because they want to go and look for money. Because they are going to Dubai to spend money. So don't mention Dubai.
No, but really though, really, like Dubai, a lot of people go to Dubai to work too. Dubai pays good.
But it's unlike what we want to talk about now.
Mm.
You're not going to call somebody from Dubai and say, how are you? How is Dubai treating you?
Oh
But they
yeah,
call you from US, they call you from Europe.
true,
So
true. So what were those funny? So you talked about coming, having that perception or that notion that will come America. When you come to America, you will find money on the ground. You just be picking money, picking. Me, my own was, boy, be like say in America, when you go like this, you just be seeing money everywhere, just be plucking money, on the tree. But that that expectation seems to be um quickly tarnished and destroyed the moment you land from that
I'm
plane.
telling you, when you just get to the airport at first, because
Yeah.
you get so many people get so excited when they come first
Hmm.
and they get so excited, they see the buildings, You see the airport is a little nice, the people, different kind of environment, and in your
You
mind
are
you're gonna like,
talking. You are talking about airports.
"Oh, hammer."
Yeah, me from the sky. From the
Eh,
sky, you
me
see
too.
how the layer of the land
It's so nice.
so beautiful. Like, oh
It's
my
like it's like it's like
god!
it's like it's like the first time I saw it from the plane, I look at it, I was like, it's like a catalog. You know
Uh,
the way we look at this catalog.
were you about to say when you saw it from heaven?
When I no, I said, no. When I saw it from the plane, not heaven, I saw it from the plane, I was like, wow, this is beautiful. That
Mm,
was like, and I came straight to Boston. Boston is beautiful from the plane view. It's
mhm, mhm,
fantastic. But
mm,
you know what? And then in reality, we eat you. The first time you come in, they will welcome you, everybody, they
mhm,
give you time to relax and take a deep breath. And then you are chilling, you are enjoying the atmosphere. And then you see the snow for the first time, you're excited, you run all over the place. And then you're going to be like, okay, I will see whether you're going to like this snow after 1 month.
mm, mm.
1 month was even too long. After you clean the snow for like 2, 3 days, and it
Mm.
still falls more. You're gonna like, wow, this is how the snow is gonna be falling.
Oh yeah. In
And
fact,
that's for the snow. You're not talking about now. You're gonna go to work. The first job I got,
tell us about it. Tell us
the
about it. Your
first
story.
job. This is so interesting.
Mm,
I'm a gospel artist. I came as a gospel artist, and then I was like, oh my goodness, American music. But I thank God because I believe that I was looking for God to be a blessing to my life, when I came. So the first job I attempted, because I was just staying home, my wife would go to work, my late wife, she would go to work, she'd come back, and then I was like, honey, I want to work. She was like, take it easy. Take it easy. You just came, relax. He said, when you will see work, no problem. Nobody will tell you. Don't worry, you will work. I was like, no, I want to work. Money, I need money. I need to. He said, relax. Just be doing your ministry work little by little. I was like, man, I need to do this job. Oh. But guess what? When the work started, it was a security job.
oh,
Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to hear this story.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Gillette Stadium. It was Gillette Stadium. That was my first job, Gillette Stadium in Boston. I saw Tom Brady for the first time because I was working in the security area. Tom Brady, came and he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And the boys that play the basketball, they say, "Hey, Sam. How are you? Where are you from?" I said, "Nigeria." They say, "Oh, your brother is rich." I said, "Who is that?" They say, "Akim Olajuwon." I said, "Oh, okay. He's just a brother from Nigeria, but he's not really like my brother. If he's really my brother, I won't be right here in the parking lot doing the security for you guys." They laughed. That was the first time I saw him. And then I didn't see him after that. I didn't see him again. So it was just one time opportunity to meet with him. But then the first day at that work, because I've never had that kind of, I've never worked before like that.
Hmm.
All my life I was ministry. So I was standing for just 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's a standing walk. And I was standing, I looked at my time. I thought I've already stood for like maybe 5 hours. But when I look at the time, it was just 10 minutes. I've already stood for only 10 minutes.
Oh.
So my
Mm.
leg was feeling that I've stood for like almost 5 hours. I've never experienced that kind of standing before. I was like, oh my God, this is punishment. I said, how long will I do this kind of job? I can't do this. But then the first day was really terrible. And then the night, the 8 hours was so long. I
Mm.
was like, when will these 8 hours finish?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Then when I got back home, I couldn't feel my legs because I was standing for 8 hours. And I said to myself, I was like, this dollar is not easy to get.
It's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. We have similar experiences.
You had that experience too, right?
Oh yeah, like when I was coming, my dad was like, "Oh, you got to take all your thick jackets. Yeah, yeah, it's blizzard, in America." I was like, "Oh, blizzard." I got to America, landed in JFK. You see the airport, the way it's open, you think it's open to the whole place, but you don't know there's a lot of heat in there.
I'm looking for this thing so that I can share it. Because
Yeah.
I've not seen enough people around. Let me see. Where is it? It's in your page, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on
No,
my
I've
page.
not seen that one.
Yeah.
Let me
So,
check.
ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to share, so we can have everybody in. Thank you. So, my first job that I actually got was as a security officer.
You see, the
Yeah,
same thing.
security. And I
So that's
remember,
the easiest job to get. You don't need. They don't ask you for most credentials.
yeah.
You just go and start. See, Ken say, "What's the topic for today?" Ken
Oh,
just came.
oh yeah, I can. Welcome, 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 welcome. So the topic for today
Ken
is
have a story. I'm sure Ken must have a story for.
yeah, don't worry, don't worry. We'll take as much stories as we can, as much stories as we can. So if you look at the link that you shared, the topic is right there. Um, Africa, like live in Africa, expectations versus reality. What
Exactly.
Yeah, what people are expecting of you versus the reality, the hard fact that you actually meet. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and ask your questions. If you're still in Africa and you have plans of living in Africa, don't forget to ask questions. Hey, resources. It helps a long way, you know? So, as I was saying,
And we have to those of you that are watching, if you have any comments to make, you can make comment. Well, we're reading your comments right now. We can read your
mhm.
comments. You have any question, you can throw it in. If you have contributions, throw it in. We will read your contributions.
Oh yeah, because hey, every idea is very valid. You know that time in school when they'll be like, no question is foolish.
Some
He gets
and many of them are more
there are
questions.
some questions that when they ask him, duh, come on, where's this from?
But we are not talking about you guys that are watching right
Yeah,
now.
no, we're just talking
Your
about
comments are very brilliant.
no question is. So,
Ken said, Ken said we should get a phone line to call him. Oh. You know what? Not Ken.
oh
Matter of fact, you don't need a phone line. You will come in person.
yeah, you would join in
You
live with
join in
us.
live with us. If you
You
want to
will
join in
communicate.
live, just type, okay, I just want to contribute. Then we will bring you up.
Yeah, we'll bring you in. Okay, so that you will join. You first of all
Exactly.
coming through the VIP back access. The back.
Yes, we will see your face first. If we don't
Yeah,
like
we'll have to make sure your face is,
if your face is not looking right, we will
yeah,
remove
your network.
your network.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's chat room with Max and Sam Soft, my very, very wonderful big brother. Um, this is a Friday when we love to just sit down and relax and share our experiences on a Friday like this. So, I just realized that I and Sam Soft actually had similar entry into the United States where you came in and met the snow and started working as a security officer. Same thing with me. I remember when I got that job, I called my sister and I was excited. I was like, "Oh, I'm working as a security officer now." And she just started laughing at me. Oh. She started laughing. She was
Are you
like,
serious?
"Yeah." She said, "If you wanted to become a security officer, why didn't you just tell that to just hire you?"
Exactly the same thing the topic we're trying to talk. You see, the reason why she laughed, she don't
Mhm.
know that the two are not the same.
They're not.
It's man different from security officer in America.
Listen to that again. Gate
It's
man
man
is different
different
from
from security officer in America.
voila. There you have it. There
So
you have
when you say you are doing security, in her mind, she look like those gate man.
it. They started calling me Aboki for her mind. Yeah.
So
But really, what actually um, made me very angry one day at work, it wasn't really anger per se, was when a colleague of mine was like, Max, I heard that back there in Africa, you guys don't wear clothes. Have
hmm?
you heard? Yeah, he said we don't wear clothes in Africa. That he heard that we don't wear clothes in Africa. And then this other colleague now, oh yeah. I also heard that you guys play with animals. You guys play with lions, tiger, giraffe, and they started naming animals. You know, and I was like, God, what should I answer
that's
this?
when you know that ignorance is not just ignorance is a sickness.
It's the sickness. And I was
What
like,
can you be saying that we are playing with lions? You
what now?
are playing with lion now.
Listen to what I told them. I told them,
One lion will stop you.
I was like, my brother, in Africa, you are very right too. We don't wear clothes. We walk around naked. That's what we walk around naked. In fact, he said we play with animals. No, my uncle, my uncle is the hyena. My sister's friend is a giraffe. In fact, tiger is like our pussycat.
You are very stupid.
No, no, it's just
My stomach
no. You have to,
is my uncle. If, you, if your uncle catch you,
I know if my uncle catch me, he will be like this. But it's me that is the hyena or the giraffe. Yeah, who do you think you are?
my
No, like,
stomach.
come on. And then I was doing this presentation
Ignorance
one
from
day.
them, you know?
I was doing a presentation one day in class, and I made it about Africa, and I showed how beautiful Africa was, and a lot of them wouldn't believe it. Like they would not. It was so beautiful that some of them were like, "Yo, Max, man, when next you're going to Africa? I want to go with you. You know, I want to go experience. You know, a
But
lot of
then when we came back, it's different. When we came then, it was different from now. Because
yeah,
now they heard our music. Our music is really promoting our culture and
hmm
promoting how Africa looks, and so many things. Our movies,
yeah, yeah.
like the plays when you see fantastic movies,
Oh yeah,
fantastic actors,
mhm,
fantastic
mhm,
singers, gifted people, and they see that we have beautiful country like
oh,
Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. These are beautiful places in Africa.
yeah.
So
So,
they begin to understand that
mhm, ladies and
we're not
gentlemen,
living in the trees. We actually have homes, that are even better, that are even way, way better.
way better.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
in the comment section,
Yes,
type the most ridiculous question anybody have asked you outside Nigeria
exactly.
that made you actually laugh and want to cry at the same time. Yeah, let's share that. We want to acknowledge uh Omo Omoloye Omotayo.
Omolaye,
Welcome to the
Omolayo.
show. Welcome to the show.
Wait a
Welcome to
minute.
the show.
Is that the one we know?
Yeah,
Omolaye, Omolayo.
yeah. You've met him before. You've met him before.
Oh, it's a him. Okay, then.
Yeah, it's a- and I want to also acknowledge Rachel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, Richard?
hmm And Ken, we're
Ken
still
Rollins, the guy
waiting
that
for you.
always roll.
I know Ken
One of the
Rollins.
fantastic bass player in Houston, in Houston, Texas. Houston?
Oh, see, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we go to Houston for a concert, get ready, man. Get ready, get ready. So a brief recap. We're talking about Africa. We're talking about expectations, people's expectations, and the reality of it, especially when it comes to how you perceived the diaspora versus how you actually saw the diaspora when you got there. So please feel free to ask your questions. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps. It helps. It helps. So moving forward. Moving forward. So, sir, what are those expectations that you think our relatives, friends, and loved ones back home have on us in the diaspora?
Yeah, from the stories you will hear from people, friends, because I have a lot of friends, that would call me and tell me, man, they just called me now to send money, and I have not even started working. It's been like 1 year now, and so I'm still, trying to get myself together. And they said to me, you know, do you know Ojususu's name? They mentioned the name. He just built one house, Susu place. Do you know Susu and so person? He just shipped some cars. He
Uh-huh.
just shipped some cars. And you are there 1 year now. You have not even done anything.
Still never even buy a house. Still never even buy land.
And this poor boy was just trying to get himself together.
Hmm.
And that is a big bad comparison. You cannot compare you don't even know what that guy that built that house in Nigeria did.
Oh yeah. Oh
To
yeah.
bring that money to do that. This guy is trying to be legitimate and is doing his thing. You are trying to push him to the wall, by comparing him with other people.
The people.
You don't know what that person did. I'm not
Mm.
saying that the person that built a house, if you build a house in Africa, don't mean that you did anything wrong or you were fraudulent. No, that person too. You never know how long that person have been in America or being in wherever the person be, and it doesn't matter how long you have come. Some people might take 2 years, 3 years for them to get themselves together and start be able to achieve anything. Some people might take just 2 months.
Oh yeah.
It depends on who you meet and how God, positioned you. So that comparison is a serious problem.
Mm.
And they put so much pressure in their family members.
Oh
And
yeah.
that is one thing they need to really like stop doing. You need to stop putting pressure on them when they come to because you can make them do what they're not supposed to do.
True. True. Wow. So it's just insane and unrealistic. The way some demands are being requested for. You know, like I know there was this guy that the moment he just came to America, like 2 days into coming to America, they don't they ask him to buy a car for him for them. Oh, when are you going to buy me a car? The guy is like, I haven't even gotten a job yet. You know, but it's just sad. It's sad because I see young men and women who really want to struggle, who really want to make it big in life. And the time that they're supposed to be investing, making it big in life, is the time that they're using to make the funds to be sending out. And when that happens, okay, the way I actually reasoned it out a long time ago is you have a well, right? You just started digging that well and you haven't gotten to this part yet of that well. But
Mhm.
the little drop of water that is there, instead of you to allow that person use the little drop of water there to moisten the floor so the person can keep digging easily to get access to the majority of the water down here, you decide to want to begin to drink the one that is from up here. And once you drink this, the soil hardens again. And then it makes it difficult for that person to access this water here. Now, what happens if you drink from here? If you drink from here, you drink the little amount of water from here, but guess what? That person dries out. It gets to the point that the person will be like, oh boy, come, listen, I'm not sending you anything. I don't have it. I don't have it. But allow that person time to, you know, dig properly, balance well. And that person, they what that person will be sending you would never run dry because the foundation is deeply rooted.
In the first place, is it
Mhm.
their responsibility to be sending you something, self? When they
Well,
send you something, you should appreciate it. Because
oh,
these people have families here too. They
mhm,
have bills,
mhm.
they have other responsibilities. So you can't be putting pressure on this your family members that are abroad because they are abroad. Doesn't mean that they have to be sending you money all the time. If you are opportune to get something from them, appreciate it, and don't be asking like what do you call it, Oliver Twist.
Or saying now only $100 you send me.
Hey, immediately any person that use that word, that's the only one is going to get.
But
Because
it will
if
not
you
get.
didn't use only, that would be
It
the
will not
only
even.
one.
It will not even get that one. That one will come back. It will come back. We have some comments. We have
Yeah.
some comments that I want us to take. Tayo says, "Thank you, bro." Rachel said, "When I started working with my boss, then when I started working, my boss then said, 'Wow, you speak very well. Did you learn that here, or you guys speak English in your country?'" Wow, I've actually been asked that too. Yeah, yeah. So like,
It's a common question.
it's a common question. Like, America doesn't even speak good English. That's the thing people don't understand. America don't speak good English. Like,
There's no
nah,
English. They speak their own.
nah. What is nah? Nah is not. Come on. For Kuku say nehi. You know. She now says English. Okay. She said I said actually we speak better English than you guys here. British English. Yeah, very true. Very true. She stopped giving me she she stopped giving us well that's very accurate.
She's not giving her shift, right?
I say no, no, I don't want to hear again. You're coming to compete with my English.
What's the next one? Omolaya.
Uh-huh. So our brother says, okay, you want to take this comment?
He says, I did a presentation at work and I showcased Nigeria in it, showing pictures of the beautiful places, even more beautiful than what they see here. Colleagues came out and told me she thought Nigeria was
Country
all
like
country like
that
village,
village. Uh-huh.
village place with abandoned, broken,
Modern.
more buildings. What?
Yeah,
Really?
that's very, very true. Very, very true. Like picture
Well, you
of
know what? Sometimes I'm
Mhm.
not going to just say blame all of them.
Yeah.
One, first of all, I will blame the media too,
Oh yeah.
because it is the information that they get that they put in their. They used to paint Africa as, when they say Africa, you hear. You see people jumping around. Then Tarzan. They will see trees.
Yeah.
They used to put all that. So in their mind, they always have that picture in their head that
Mhm.
is a forest. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
so that's a mistake, and that's
Well,
the visual that they carry. So in their mind, they think that we don't. But when they see all those buildings in their mind, they were like, "Wow, so you guys have that?" Yeah, yes, we do. Now they want to come to Africa and see.
well, I don't really just blame only the media for that. Sometimes I blame Africans too. I
Why?
blame Africans take advantage of it. They
Oh, you are right.
Yeah.
I see where you're going from.
Want to
You're
open
correct.
NGO. You
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
open
yeah, yeah.
NGO. You go and look for those picture of children with kata
They're
everywhere,
suffering.
suffering children, and you are busy pushing those photos. What do you think you're doing?
That's true.
You're letting people know, hey, in Africa, this is what we go through, and that's very, very true. You're making them feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So if
That's true.
it depends on how you paint
The
your
picture
country.
you portrayed, yeah.
If you draw up a nice picture about wherever you live, that's what people will see and that's what people will believe. But if you make Nigeria or Africa look like a shithole, that's what it's gonna be.
That's
So
why I say you dress the way you want to be addressed.
exactly, dress how you want to be
Be
addressed.
addressed. Look how you want to be
Notwithstanding,
addressed. Sound how you want to be addressed.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Someone was telling me, oh, the other day the police pulled me over and then I switched to my Nigerian accent. And I'm like,
Uh-uh.
really? Hmm.
Why?
So police came, whoop, whoop. No. Hello, officer. Yes. Can I have your driver's license and registration, please? Officer. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you are saying. Sir. Are you from around here? I'm Nigerian. You see, I just came from Nigeria. This. So because now, when you have that Nigerian accent or your African accent, the police will see you as ignorant. Ignorant.
In
They would
quote,
in quote, they'll see you as you being ignorant. So if they wanted to punish you by citing you with huge fines,
they will have mercy on you.
he's just from a poor country, Africa, And one thing that pains me very well is this. Someone says, "Oh, I'm traveling to my country tomorrow." Oh, okay, okay. So you're traveling to your country. Where are you traveling to? Oh, I'm going to Africa. Africa.
Uh-uh. Africa
You
is
mean
in your country.
Africa is your country? you know, like, come on. Oh, back home where I come from. Where do you come from, man? Africa. Come on. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent. We
But
have
most of them think that Africa is a country. They do,
again. You will not blame them. You
because
wouldn't blame them.
because the information they get. So Ken has a comment there.
Comment. Okay,
You
let's
want to
let's
read
take
it?
this comment from Ken. Before we take this comment from Ken, once again, chat room. Don't forget, share, share, share. In fact, let me give you a method you can share. Copy the link, take it to your WhatsApp or your text
And
messaging,
paste.
and paste and broadcast it. Let everybody join. Let everybody come in. So we're taking a comment from Ken, and Ken's comment is: you want to take this?
You can read it.
Okay. Ken's comment says, "Well, my first job in America was as a epic goalie. Okay, the live trainer for 7 weeks. I was young and stupid at that time. And nobody's ever
Now
said
you talk more.
nobody. Now you call yourself stupid. I just
Eh.
said nobody's ever.
Why you call this? Why would you say you stupid?
Yeah, he said he was young and stupid.
Stupid.
I have to stress it. Stupid
Stupid.
at that time. Uh, I don't. I don't invest because I thought America. Okay, because I thought America is the land of money. Oh, after the project ended, all my friends I was spending the money on ran away. Oh, I became broke. Uber
Hmm.
actually taught me how to value money in America. That's my life story. LOL. Okay. So
Kerolis.
summary of what Ken Rollins is
But you
saying.
know what?
Hold on,
Let
hold
me
on,
come in
hold
with
on,
this.
hold on.
Everybody have a story, oh.
Everybody has a story. That's a fact. Ken Rollins' own is he came in with a very great job. Epic. You know what it means? You make a lot of money. It's like those kind of contract jobs that
Yeah.
will pay you like 40 something, 50 something dollars per hour within a certain number of weeks. And then, so Ken was busy making all this money. He forgot to invest. He was spending his money on friends. And then after the money finished, the friends too finish.
Yep.
See, life, life, life. No.
Your money finished, your friends finished.
Money finish, friends finish. I actually learned that a long time ago in secondary school. But that was actually a good story. So, viewers, if you're watching and you're learning, can actually just hit a little bit of the topic that we would go into later, which is investment. You have to invest, like invest. Africans, we come from that aspect where investment is not part of our culture. It has to be. We have to do that. But let's not digress. Let's not digress. We have another comment by Omotayo, and he says, "You're right, Sam Soft. I also was at Disney World at Florida. So now they go Disney World. Okay. Mm. I haven't gone to Disney World yet. Too. I
You
mean,
haven't got to Disney World.
what will I go and do in Disney World? Can't you hear Disney? It's
But you
not.
know, Disney World is not only in Florida.
Yeah, where do they have Disney World in Massachusetts? I will go to the one here in Massachusetts if they have one.
I think there's one in California.
No, the real Disney World. Where's the real Disney World at?
Yeah, I think that's Florida. Yeah,
You don't go to the one in Florida. You've
I've
not.
never been to the one in Florida.
I had those things.
I might miss. I mean, it's like I'm even mixing them up. The one in California is a different one. Is it Disney World too?
Maga, are you sure you didn't go to Disney World in Calabar?
No, Calabar. Calabar.
That will be Disney World.
In Disney World. If
Close
Calabar
to the
will
junction.
be not be me. Oh. I have to cry. That's what we talk. Say hi that cry, Abby.
Yeah, so he now said, okay, where was I? He said, and there is this place they called Animal Kingdom. Oh, I see where he's going. They called Animal Kingdom. It was all African oriented.
And all they have. No, wait, I can't even see closely. Clearly. And all they have there were like those muddy old buildings with
Yeah, the
wow
broken walls.
broken walls.
Yeah.
You have
They're,
totally
they're
changed
like,
that picture. Oh yeah, wow.
yeah, that's very true. So you can clearly see how the
That's going to change soon.
no, it's changing.
It's
It's changing
changing.
because we have a lot of celebrities, both in the gospel and the secular angle. They're all flooding into Africa. Like they want to do things with Africans. They want to be recognized. And hey, this is just a little tip for you. If you've not started investing, that's the next place a lot of people are planning to invest. Bill Gates and all of them. Africa. They're investing there. Netflix investing there. Why? Because of the potentials Africa has. So hey, that's just something for you to watch out for. So, Africa, America, or the diaspora. Now, sending money has now changed. Where if you send dollars, they have to pick it up in dollars. Did you notice that, sir?
Oh yeah,
Okay. What are your thoughts about that?
it makes it easy for the people to, for you to send and make the value of your money more stronger than before. They used to rip us off. They send money, they change it when the money is changed, especially from the other company. Before you send out money from there, they charge you, but now you don't get charges. You just like you can send it even through if you have a domiciliary account, you can send direct stuff. As there's a lot of improvements on the sending of money, so it's not really like difficult like before. So
Hmm.
it's now it's even much easy for them to tell you to send money, because they say yes, you can send it. They will tell you how to send the money.
Of course. Hey, God. Okay, I wanted to do business, right? And someone was like, "Oh, yes, you can use this app to send."
I already know the app.
They know the app, they know the exchange rate. In fact, you want to do business in Nigeria, you're calling all the way. Even if they will be giving you dollar quote, and I'm like, come on, and I don't like this pen now. Be like, wait, come on, come on. Is it dollars or?
So somebody was telling me, but
Mhm.
she was only joking. She said she was joking. She was like telling me, he said, the next time you're going to send me money for this is I'm doing, it's going to be in dollars. So because she was helping me, work, do some jobs in Africa. So I was like, okay, I sent her a token of appreciation, and then she said, the next time you're going to send me the money, it's not going to be in naira. It's going to be in dollar.
It's
I
gonna
was
be
like,
dollars.
but I was almost offended, and I said to her, I was like, wait a minute, do you spend dollar there or you spend? He said, is it not naira that you spend there? You have to change it, right? So I've already changed it and gave you exactly what I want to use to appreciate you.
Oh yeah,
But it's
see.
funny, how you send money and some people don't really know how to appreciate it. But
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people do
yeah.
appreciate it, and a lot of them don't really know how to appreciate. The reason why this topic we're talking about now is because we are addressing this topic because we want people to understand that people that travel from Africa to the diaspora, to Europe or Nigeria, it costs them money to come here, and then when they are here, it costs them time, energy,
Not,
including
it's not just that. Like
it,
people
it
go
costs
through
a
a
lot.
lot.
It's not easy to make money here too.
It's not. People
It's
go
not that
through a
easy to
lot.
make it.
Yeah.
So they have
So
to understand that.
Jacinta, to answer your question, she said, "What's the topic for today's show?" I joined in late.
We
Thank
just
you for coming. Thank you for joining. It doesn't matter if you are late or not. It's just that the money we shared earlier on at the beginning of the show, the $5,000 to each participant, you kind of missed it because you were late. Eh?
I'm laughing.
Next week,
Rachel, I'm not even laughing because of that. I'm laughing because of Rachel's comment.
which one?
He said, I think that will increase robbery.
Okay, wait, hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. So Jacinta, the topic is Africa, the expectation people have on people leaving Africa to the diaspora and the reality of it. Expectations versus reality of people in Africa having on people that are leaving Africa. It could be any country from Africa, but Africa in general. So far we've had various comments coming in. You can also send your comment. Once again, let's don't forget to hit the share button and the like button and the comment. Let's comment. Let's comment.
Let
So,
me.
we're
Something just came to my mind when you just said that again. Like
talking.
when you are leaving Africa to come to anywhere to go anywhere in the world, you have to prepare yourself too. As an individual, prepare yourself mentally, intellectually, be informed, and uh, have this uh, practical gift. Get something you know how to do. You
Hmm.
know, so when you get to that place, wherever you are, you can actually create something that will bring money to you.
Oh yeah.
So you have to understand that when you are living wherever you're going to, if you are not smart or you are not doing well wherever you are, wherever you were, and if you did when you come to where the next position, if you did not prepare for that position, you can also fail.
Mm.
But the only advantage for people that are that lives abroad, there's so much opportunities. Even
Mm.
when you are stupid wherever you come from.
We'll get
Let me,
we'll get to that. We'll
no,
get
let
to
me
all.
finish. Let me
Okay.
finish. When you are stupid wherever you come from, when you get to a place like this, it
Did you say
enlightens you.
even when you're stupid wherever you come from?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you why.
So like Ken Rowling when I was young.
Exactly like Ken Rollins.
Yeah.
Ken Rollins was, he was stupid before.
Nice on stupid.
Now he's not stupid. He was the one that said it though.
We are not the one that you that's why I
Ken
showed you
Rollins.
a comment.
It wasn't
Look
us
at
that
it here. You see, when I was stupid and young. When I was
Oh, you
stupid
brought it back. You
and
brought
young.
this Ken
Yeah, I have to bring him back. Everybody will see it. So,
Rollins.
well, yeah, we're going to talk about opportunities. We're going to talk about and things that people actually on the value that is actually valuable here, and a lot of people don't see it. So we have a special guest backstage right now. I can We can see she's trying to adjust the her face. She wants to show us her face. No, not the real one, fake face. You know. So the topic, don't forget again, the topic is Africans. The expectation versus reality of people in Africa having on people live in Africa. That's what we're talking about. So we're bringing in this special guest. She's
Hello, hi everyone.
she did not even wait for me to even introduce her. She just joined. Hey, that's how you know Africans.
Well, I had to represent for the motherland, right?
Okay, there you go. There you go. So this is Aurelia. She has a YouTube channel where she's also a blogger. She's a mother. She's she's so many things. So many things. So I would let her introduce herself further so we can know her before we begin, because we don't want to just jump into a conversation. We don't know who is recording or is listening.
I know,
Go ahead.
right? Thank you so much, Emeka. First of all, thanks for the invite. This is a very important topic. It's very interesting. So I'm glad to be able to share my thoughts on it. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sam, Soft. Um, yeah, so I was listening to the convo early on, and I just think that, like he said, like everybody has rightly said so far, it's a journey made up of mistakes and a lot of learning. So um, definitely, like I agree with you. Like the expectations are different from the reality of being here. Um,
Hmm. So
but
what
what?
those
Go ahead.
at the beginning we shared some questions that people some I call them stupid questions that some
hmm
people here have asked, like
let me just interject right there and say there are no stupid questions.
oh,
I
there
don't
you
believe
go,
in stupid
there you
questions.
go, there
I
you
think
go.
that
I'm
if
soft.
we allow people to ask questions, that's when people will not make mistakes. A lot of the
Yeah.
mistakes that
But
people
you
have
know,
made.
there's one
Not
brother that said
somebody,
stupid
not
though.
somebody asking me a question like Megs, I heard you people don't wear clothes in Africa, or Megs, I heard you people
Yeah,
play with
but
lion, play with
see,
elephant,
but
play with hyena. That's your
even
pet.
with that, instead of you to look at it as okay, this person is asking me a stupid question, what you should see
Mhm.
is
The
okay, this
person is
person is giving me
ignorance.
an
It's
opportunity to
ignorance.
school them, an opportunity to give them information. So you take that opportunity and you run with it and you school the person. By the time the person is done talking to you,
Then he
they
looks
will
stupid.
feel like they lived in Africa when they were
You
growing up.
see, that's why I schooled the person. I told them, "Oh, you're asking me if we play with lion? In fact, my uncle is a hyena. My,
Misinformation. Yeah, yeah,
my,
the ones
my
that are
sister's
spreading
friend is a
rumors from their
pussycat.
mouth.
What is what if it was a cat?
Pussycat now. You know, sorry, pussycat. Cat now. Now, meow.
So the pussycat is your aunt. You have a tiger for a brother.
You don't
That's
have to
just
stress
that
it.
kind.
What's your problem? Do you have to stress it? You don't have to stress it. At the end of the day, the person knew that they were asking me an unusual question
An
or
unusual question.
an ignorant question. Because facts be told, right? Africa is a very beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very beautiful. And there's no place better than home, you know. But at the end of the day, like we established already on this show, we as Africans are part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're part of the problem, even with the expectations that people have for us from back home,
Mm-hmm.
and with the expectations people here already have for us, and the way they view us. We're part of the problem. You know,
So
like,
as far
go
as
ahead.
when it personally, and I love that you're asking me, you're saying that there's something I've that's always weighed on my heart when it comes to the expectations that people have back home. A lot of it, it's our own doing. You just moved to this country, for example, and you haven't even figured out what you really want to do. You're still trying to figure out school or whatever. You have a small job at Dunkin' Donuts, or anyway, I'm not even. This is not publicity for Dunkin' Donuts, by the way. So you have
Just
a
just
small
just send me
job.
the royalties, Duncan. Duncan, send
Exactly.
us the royalty. Yeah, we'll
You
Yeah.
have
take
a
it.
small job. It hasn't even been 3 months that you're here, and your first thoughts with your first paycheck is already how to send money to so and so, so and so. We are the ones that build up that facade.
Hmm.
You see what I mean? Like, if we are truthful with people back home, the expectations will be different.
Hmm. So our people watching from back home, our people watching from back home. Do you agree with those premise? Like, do you agree that it's the picture that people in the diaspora paint that is actually causing this problem? Like, so people in the diaspora are also part of the problem. The people that left Africa are also part of the problem. So do you agree with that? And now this is my 2 cents on this. I do agree with you,
Mm-hmm.
because flamboyant spending, excessive spending is also an issue, where because you have a lesser currency,
Mm-hmm.
a lesser currency, and you're sending a higher currency to convert into a lesser currency. So you have $1 to more naira, for
Yeah.
example, and then you now be like, oh, my show of my send this guy, just happy
Yeah.
weekend, take $50, take $100. Once you begin to do that, then in that case, the you set up this precedence in their head where they see you as this big boy, you're plucking money from the tree, you
Yes.
know. And now that's why the Americans would say you live on trees too, because you like to pluck money.
Because obviously you're plucking it from trees. But and
Then,
this, the thing is, so many times people do that. Initially, it's more of, okay, I've left, I've come here, I see that I have opportunities, I'm exposed to so many opportunities. So you feel like Rawlings said in his message, he said he thought he was always going to have it. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'm always going to have these opportunities. These people don't have the same opportunities. If they ask me for anything, I'll send it. I'll be fine. Me, I will sort myself out. Let's send money to them first. Things that when you were back home, maybe your siblings wouldn't do, or you yourself, when you were growing up, you wouldn't do, because then you had to be conscious of how you were spending and things you were doing. You now want your siblings to do it because you're here. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yep.
It's not a bad thing, but those things should only come to a place where they come from a place where you yourself you're established. If you're not established, you cannot give that image, because then you're not going to end up being established if you continue that way.
Hmm. Sam, what do you think about what you just said, sir?
Yeah, what you say makes a lot of sense, because um, where you're coming from, sometimes, how you have challenges, and then, for instance, like people from Nigeria, when you have a lot of challenges, when you come to a place where there's a lot of opportunity, you take the advantage. So as a result of that, you do well.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? You do well from what you learn from struggling hard. And then when you come here, even though that we struggle here, because mind you, everything that we make here, we work for it.
Oh yeah.
So because your time here, you can't be like sitting down doing nothing. Your
Mm.
supervisor is going to say, hey, hello, you clock in. You have to take that clock in. You're gonna work for that clock in.
Pay for your time, pretty much.
Wait for this, pretty much, yeah.
Pay for your time. So, that's very true. Um Sam, you have a message from Ken Rollins. He says, Sam, you remember how a family friend duped me 3K on my first week in America, and how
Yeah,
I missed my
I
flight.
remember that very well. I remember that. Okay, okay. That was
Is
really,
it
really.
is it a story that you guys care to share? We want to
Then,
hear it.
yeah, I want
Yeah,
to hear the full
you
version.
know,
Full version. We don't
it
want.
was a story that himself, when he called me and he told me about it, and I was like, wow, I was really like, and I told him that, you know, they are not supposed to collect that amount from him because he was not informed.
Sir, the question here is, what is the story he called you about? Because it's just the amount you are talking about.
I don't
What?
think I
No,
think
it
it's a
was the
story they want to
story.
share.
The story itself. He called me. He asked me if that was the right thing, like the right amount. He didn't know that it was duped.
Oh.
Yeah, I was telling him, no, you don't have to pay that amount for that.
Mm, mm,
So he was like, wow, because people will take advantage of you, especially unfortunately, your own people.
I
true,
totally
true,
agree with that.
true. So,
But one good thing is that his own person too
mhm,
rescued him, which is me.
yeah.
I gave him the right information that he actually used to
Mm,
get, himself, together.
okay,
It's very important because information is like it's more than money.
true.
If you have information, if you are well informed, this whole thing we are talking about, it's all boils down to information.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the people that are calling us that we don't have that you are living in trees, it's the lack of it's the misinformation that
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
make them think that you live on trees.
True.
So everything that as we are talking about, it has to do with information. Like those that come from Africa, the information we get from the TV. Oh my goodness, you just come, the money is easy to make. On TV you see that they are already making money. They won't give you the information of how those money was made. You just see them wearing nice Gucci.
Mhm.
They're like, yo, man, how you doing? Yo, yeah, man, yes, yeah. Just came from somewhere. We're like, oh, wow, I like to be yo, man. I like to be yo, man. I want to go and be yo, man.
No, you just enter the country immediately. You're just landing. I've
And
never had anybody. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Yeah. I'm going. Yeah.
you say, hey, oh boy, I don't enter your kills. See levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to say too about family members using you, misusing you, and the lack of information. It's not even only in the African community; it's everywhere. Whether you're Chinese, you're from Barbados, anywhere. When you first arrive, it's very important that you arrive in the right hands,
True.
Mm, mm,
because sometimes even the people that are misinforming you and taking money from you, some of them don't even know what they're doing.
Exactly.
They don't know. You will come, you ask them questions, they're like, oh, you can't do this. And if you just listen to them and you don't ask questions, you don't seek other avenues of like getting your information, things that you're supposed to do to build a foundation, you will fail at it and it will affect you years down the line.
mm.
So it's
So,
very important that not only you ask questions when you get here, and that you make sure that the people that you're asking those questions from have the answers. And not only that, even when you get the answers from them, check with other people to make sure that you're cross-checking the answers. And then now Google is your friend. Anything you want to know, you can Google
Mhm.
yeah. Google is your friend, as long as you don't ask Google to translate.
it. No. Don't leave
But
Google this alone. That
it all
one just
boils
leave it.
down. It all boils down to who is whispering in your ears when you get into the country. Who is talking to you? Who are you listening to? You know, when I came in, I had great people who actually, whispered wisdom into my ears. My uncle,
Me
my
too.
cousin, a lot of yeah. So
I
just
was blessed.
yeah. So,
As a
but
matter of
when
fact, I enter bus on wheel. I want to go and experience bus because
mm,
when there was already car waiting for me. She was a blessing. It was
mm,
like I was like everything was right there. But I
mm.
had to go. I was like, I like the buses. I like they're nice. I was like, I entered the bus on my own wheel just to
Take,
experience.
you can take the Nigerian out of Nigeria, but you cannot
You
take the
cannot take.
Oh,
No,
mm-mm.
but trust me, it's a different experience.
it's an
Our public
experience
It
now.
infrastructures,
is the
our
public, yeah,
hospitals, our schools, everything is different.
very, very.
People, because what it is
Okay, I think
Somebody was
she
trying
We can't hear you. You had a call, so your mic got disconnected.
She's back again. She's back.
Yeah, you're back now. Yeah,
I'm
we
back.
can hear you.
Yeah, no, I was saying public infrastructures in these countries, in the West, they do work. People do what they're supposed to do. So the buses are cleaned. The buses are serviced. It's not like our buses. You guys are on the you're going somewhere in the middle of it. The bus stops, and you guys are there.
And everybody come down.
Everybody come down.
Everybody
Push.
comes down,
Not just
right?
come down and push. You have to push.
Yeah, everybody
But guess what?
The journey.
When that happens to me over there, whenever I come down, I'm looking for the next boss. I don't push nobody. I say you push yourself.
So we have some comments that I'd actually want us to take real quick. So this comment is by Rachel. At this point, we were talking about how Nigeria, to be precise, they've stopped the conversion of dollar to naira. When you send it and it goes in as dollar. They pick it up in dollar value, So she said, yes, I agree, but we also have to. Okay, I think.
I see where she's going with it. And Rachel, I agree with you. She says, we have to understand that some people have the pressure of mouths to feed. But see, if you listen to my comment properly, I was talking about those that want to give their younger ones or their people the extravagant life that maybe they didn't have. They rush to give it to them. It's okay to want good things, to want extravagance. Obviously, mouths to feed. If it's school fees or food, and you can afford to do that. We know when you do the conversion from dollar to naira, that's not going to kill you. If it's necessary things like healthcare, education, food, of course. Why would you not do it if you can? But what I'm talking about is those that come here and now back home immediately. You just landed here. You guys already have a compound. Your father has a house. Immediately, you want to buy 2 houses. Or you want to build 2 houses, or you want to start, a big business that you might not even have the means, but you're just doing it. So we have to show people back home that now we have somebody abroad. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that input. She actually sent another question. It is actually more like a question. Yeah, it's a question. So you want to take it for us, Aurelia?
America has changed dramatically. Many homeless and sleeping in front of businesses that have closed. The economy has collapsed. Many without jobs. COVID and politics have made a mess of things here. So much depression in more ways than one. Is it safe to travel to Nigeria as a woman alone? So I'm going to answer as a woman, and then I think the best thing would be for Sam to answer as a man, and we'll see where it takes us. But for me personally, I think that, again, like I said, Google's your friend. Everything's online now. You have to do your research.
You ask Google if it's safe for
you to travel. You have to do your research. If you're talking to someone, because obviously when you want to go to Nigeria, you have people you're talking to. You're not just going to land there. So you're talking to people and they're giving you information. Cross-check the information. Ask other Nigerians around here. Make sure that what you're going for is actually what you're going for. Don't allow yourself to be scammed or, to just get information because you're in a rush to go somewhere. Whatever they tell you, you take it and run with it. Make sure you cross-check. In every nation, in every country in the world, there are good people and there are bad people. So if you don't do your research, whatever happens to you happens to you. But if you do your research, you will end up in the right place and you'll be able to do the right things. That's just my belief. It doesn't matter whether it's Nigeria, America, Jamaica, anywhere I'm going to, I will make sure that I have my facts. I research. If someone's telling me something, I will ask people around. If I don't know any Jamaicans, you can even go on Facebook and say, hey, is there any Jamaican here? These are the questions I have. Research your things.
Not for respect.
Yeah, man. Listen, when it comes to that,
yes,
it boils down to information. Now, when you are informed right, you will definitely not fall into the wrong hand. The wrong information can bring deformation. If you are wrongly informed, you will become deformed.
Oh my God!
That's why we need the right information. Because like what she just said, and the question Rachel is asking is a beautiful question. Because now when you live here in America for a long time, you've not been home, and you want to go back home, and with all these problems and all that, you want to go back home, and you've not been there for a while, you need to be really informed well. Why? Because your mentality has changed, the way of your reasoning has changed, and their mentality has changed. No, their mentality is
Oh,
the
yeah.
same, but you are forgotten all that. The Nigeria you left 2 years ago is different from the Nigeria you left, like
Oh, yeah.
5 years ago. So they are it's changing every day. So you need to be informed, and apart from the information, you need the right trustworthy person that you get this information from, and you also don't have to go by yourself.
Mm.
In this time, I don't think you can. I don't think a woman should travel by themselves, except a man that they know that is a family member or somebody that they know that they trust very well is that right there to wait for them at the port of entry. Because when you get to Nigeria or like some other part of the country, like Ghana, there's so many people like especially like Nigeria, so many people waiting out there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, let me want to carry your luggage. Before you know, somebody will carry your luggage, you will not see the luggage again. So
Mm.
that's why you have to be like extremely careful when you go back
Mm.
home. And like she said, you got to be informed. But let me tell you, Google cannot give you all this information.
Nah.
No, you cannot get those information from Google. You need to get information from people. Like, for instance, you have a friend here that just came back, an American, or I mean, a Nigerian that live here. You say, "Oh, how was the place? How is the place? Okay, I want to go. Can you give me advice?" That is how you get advice. Okay, how much is the naira now? Okay, how do you change it? How do I change it? How do I go around? Which
Mm.
hotel did you stay? How are the hotels? These are the informations you need to be informed about. And then you cannot give your hotel information to strangers. You can't do that
True.
anywhere in the world.
Mm.
So you have to be very, very careful when you travel back.
So, just to tread lightly on the gender aspect of it, I would say anybody can travel anywhere by yourself or with a companion, whenever, however you want to go. But just understand that there are risks to everything. Just like when I want to go to somewhere like Israel or I want to go to another country, it's always advisable for you to, if you don't know anybody there, have a tour guide, have a guide that will guide you. But if you know someone there, or hey, you have a friend, it could actually be another female friend who is in that country. You use Nigeria, who is in Nigeria. So you have a female friend here, a Nigerian, and the person is very, familiar with the country, as she's been here for a while and there also, that you can go with that person. You don't have to travel with a guy. Come on. Yeah, some girls are actually stronger than some guys. And Nigeria, you have to use your brain sometimes, not just your muscle, you know. But yeah, it is safe to travel to Nigeria as a woman. You can choose to go by yourself or with somebody, but know that there are risks involved. Anywhere you travel, there are risks involved. You just have to, sometimes it's more convenient, for convenience and security, go with someone else. You can go with a guy, you can go with a girl, just go with someone else as long as you're comfortable with that. Wow, that's a great question. And the talk on the COVID and the politics affecting the economy and the country, that's something that we are definitely going to talk about. We're supposed to talk about COVID-19 this week, right, Samsoft?
Yes.
Yeah. But we want to give you the right content. We want to give you the right information. So we're looking with we're in the works of getting someone that would answer every single question, because we want to make sure everybody's well enlightened and knowledge is being passed accurately. So thank you very much
From the
from
professionals.
the professionals. We
Yeah.
can obviously talk about COVID, but we want the professionals, the people making the vaccine, people who know more about what is in the vaccine. We want them to be here on the show. And hey, if you have ideas of people that you know already, send them our way. Just send us a message. Hey, I know this person, and we would connect with that person, and that person would be part of the show instantly. So we have another question from I think it's a statement from Rachel.
Those
Oh, okay. Rachel is actually giving advice to the other Rachel. So she says, do your research, just as you would do a research before going into any country alone as a woman. So yeah, research is key. Research is key. So wow, time has been fast spent. But before we go, we will not do this topic justice without talking about ways that you can improve yourselves right now in Africa, so that when you leave Africa and go to the diaspora, if that's your hope and ambition, you would be placed on an advantageous position. So skill set that are valuable here in the diaspora that are undervalued over there in Africa. That's what,
Wow.
yeah, that's why I told you to, that's what we're going to talk about next. Skill sets that are valued here in the diaspora that are undervalued in Africa. I'll go first. I will say being a mechanic, auto mechanic, or any kind of mechanic, fixing things, being a handyman, like, or being a handy woman. So mechanics, for example, in Africa, we see them as just common mechanics, like dirty people. They work with cars, the all the grease,
They are
everything.
actually engineers. They are called
Yeah,
engineers.
say that
They
again.
call them mechanic, but they are engineers.
Yeah, they call them mechanic, but they're engineers actually.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, hmm over there in Africa, it's kind of like a job that no child will tell you, "Oh, mommy, I want to go to school to become a mechanic." No, you will be like that idea in your head. You better go and pray and cancel that idea in your head. No, God will not let you become a mechanic. In
Mechanic.
Jesus' name.
He said, "My pikin, I rebuke that spirit of mechanic."
Any
But
spirit
guess
of
what?
mechanicking sheep in your head.
And that mechanic is an engineer.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The mechanic
Yes.
and engineer. So we have Aurelia back on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I know that topic kind of I guess you are listening to us.
Yes, I am listening.
Okay, so I
I
went with
honestly,
hold on, don't jump the gun, don't jump the gun, don't jump. I went with mechanic. So that's one skill set you want to have and build up on in Africa if you want to have a valuable career even without going to school, really, here in America or in the diaspora. So Sam Soft, you.
Uh, you have to have a musical skill. Musical skill is big time here. You can
Mhm.
play the keyboard, you can play the saxophone, you can play any
Oh,
of the musical equipments,
yeah.
play the drums, because it's big time in America. So
Or you
those
can hit the glass.
you can hit the glass. You just you have a beat, you have a timing, something.
Mhm.
You can teach
no,
the
Mhm.
music.
Emeka, please let's not encourage people to go and hit glasses at home, please.
What's your own now? Is
It's
it your
fine.
glass? Is
It's
it
No,
your
fine.
glass?
Thanks.
no,
It's
it
fine.
means making beats.
Piano and drum is fine.
No, it means
It's the
rhythm,
glass.
rhythm, rhythm. Not everybody can do this. Some will go.
So yeah, musical equipment, and also one other one I always advise people is hair, everything that have to do with women hair. Like you can
Mhm.
make your hair, you can plait your hair,
Mhm.
plaiting.
You're
Those
actually
are
talking to an expert. You're talking to an expert, are you?
Yes, that's that's
But
that's. I was gonna say that first.
hey,
There
you
are
are
other
still
ones I
jumping the
want to
gun. You are
say.
still jumping the gun. You are still jumping. He has not finished.
no, she's actually now agreeing with what I just said. So
I'm agreeing with what he
you can
said.
throw more light to it.
Brother, she will start by agreeing and then take over your conversation. Just
Let her
finish.
go ahead.
This
It's a
this
woman.
this is injustice. This is injustice. When Sam jumps the gun, you don't say anything.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna go
sorry.
into feminism and all that right
Ah,
now.
no, no, no. You don't want to do that, though.
Remember, exactly. I just told you she's a woman. Let her jump in.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally agree with Sam. For females, knowing how to do hair, even things like knowing how to tie gele, makeup, gele is a Nigerian headscarf, for example,
Mhm.
that people wear at parties, and a lot of women wear it here. Makeup, hair, anything that has to do with beauty, spa services. But also, I wanted to add to the two things you guys mentioned earlier on: electricians and carpenters.
Hmm.
Mm.
Those two things too are very
Hmm.
valuable skills to have.
Woo.
And even plumbers. Do you know
Yeah.
how much
Woo.
plumbers make in this country
Rachel,
Oh,
Rachel,
per
please,
hour?
Rachel just
please.
added sewing and designing.
Yes, and
Yes.
she's totally right.
Mm. Mm, mm.
And
Powerful. Those are powerful stuff, man.
Yeah.
yes,
Those are some skills that if I, oh my God, if I knew how to braid hair,
no, we won't even hire you
I
if you
would
know
have
how to
braided
make
my
hair.
hair, my
But
own hair. I would have braided it.
we wouldn't hire
I
you
can
if
tell
you
you.
knew how to make hair. But you know, when it comes to like plumbing and electric work, for example, I always say this: not only are you working, it's a skill set that you can always improve on anytime. There's no limit to your knowledge or to what you can do, but there's no limit to how much you can make, and you're your own boss.
Mm.
So
That's true.
these skill sets, you're not working for anybody, you're working for yourself. You can choose to be independent. And so these skill sets, not only are you going to make money, but you make money on your own time. You're able to
Mm.
have more time for your family, and you just live have a better quality of life. So I'm all for skill sets and improving them even before you step on this land, so that once I get there, I'm on the run.
Oh, Jacinta just added catering services too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, catering services.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
a good one. That,
Listen,
that one is
let
that
me
one
tell you
is
something.
as a matter of fact, that one is really huge.
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
You know
uh-huh.
why? Because Americans love to eat.
Ah, very well, my brother. Very well. They don't like to
They
drink water.
love food. And secondly, they love restaurant food a lot.
Mm-hmm. Let's say take anything they can take and
Anything they can just take and just, yeah.
mm.
Catering is top, is good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So with this now, with
Guys, I'm not interrupting, but correction. um I think when it comes to electrics and electricians, there's actually a set of codes. So the American code is different from the British code, so people in Africa use the British code. So I guess it's fair to say, if that's the line that anybody wants to follow, they need to figure out maybe learning the American codes before they come
I
here.
don't think I
listen,
don't
don't
think
let the code
no,
hear you.
no, I don't think that is going to be difficult for them to speak
No.
because it's
Mm,
almost the same, yeah, it's almost the same what do you call it, knowledge.
mm-hmm,
It's just a
It's
little difference.
mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah,
just the same. It's the same thing in
it's
medicine.
the same thing.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing everywhere. You have those the Americans have that special, thing that they coin and make it theirs or ours. So yes, those are the skill sets that if you have before you leave your country, when you come into the diaspora, you're gonna be really, really
Top, will be
marketable.
good.
You will be good. Like I know there was a time when I was playing the keyboard for some churches and they were paying me good every Sunday. You go to church, they pay me good until you go to
I'm
church,
laughing
pay,
because
like
until something, right?
Yeah,
until
so
something
you're
happens.
hitting two birds with one stone. You're going to worship and make money at the same time.
Uh, my sister, listen.
And then they're like, that one doesn't miss services at all. Every Sunday is in church. It's the money.
Of course, why would you ever miss service? You cannot miss service. My
You
instrumentalist
are
come
there
and you know
before
what
they
I'm
open
talking
the
about.
gates. You are there before they open the gates.
No, it's you that's even opening the gate. You are the one that will open the gate for them. Because you know what? No, really. See, the Bible says your
Mhm.
gifts will make ways for you.
You will eat at the altar.
Eh?
Your gift will make a way for
At the
you.
altar.
Your gift will make ways for you. That eating at the altar part, I've not seen where they left food for me in the altar to eat. I would like to eat.
It's an idiomatic expression. You will
Oh,
Expression.
eat at the altar, meaning that anything that they put in the offering, you will it will get to you too.
It will
but
get to you as
it's
well.
just the same.
Yeah,
It's just walk. He who walks in the vineyard shall eat from the.
exactly.
That's what she's saying. Eat at the. Why don't just quote the Bible right?
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
she have to say it in the Jamaican
Eat
way.
at the altar. My when they say eat at the altar, if you they keep rice and jollof for you for.
Yeah.
But really though, really, those are some good advice that you would need to take, and it's really gonna help. But in the meantime, so far we want to thank you for your continuous support, your likes, your shares, and your comments. Actually, your comments have been wonderful, and want to Sam Soft right here. Let me see Sam Soft right here. Yeah, this is where Sam Soft is. Yeah, Sam Soft right here is a great music minister, a great man of God. who does great stuff for the kingdom. If
Who
you
does
have,
not need an introduction?
he doesn't need an introduction. You know
One
him
of the
already.
greatest,
Now you are
one of the
saying it
greatest to do it out of Boston.
He has been here. We are doing this together. Then this one here. Let me see. No, here.
Down, right there, right down.
Yeah, right here.
Okay,
And this
right
one
there.
with the hair like
Okay, right here, right here.
yeah, right here. The hair like Bobby Brown.
Thank you.
Aurelia,
I'm going
Aurelia
to
is,
take it as a compliment.
yeah, it's a compliment. Your hair looks beautiful. It's great. Aurelia is
Thank you.
she's a great woman of God. She's a great she does everything.
Can
Really,
I say it to myself?
Yes,
I know
go
it's a
ahead.
lot.
Go ahead.
You see, well done. Before you go ahead, my people say when a lizard fall from the Iroko tree,
He will praise himself.
he will praise himself. He will not.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I agree.
Let me even make
more
you bigger.
grace, more grace to your ministry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. Like, it was a pleasure being on with great men like yourself and Sam. And again, the topic was very interesting. I think these are topics that we need to do more of, because the more people are informed, like Sam said, the better for everybody. So definitely, guys, check out my YouTube, Living with Grace.
There we go.
I'm on Instagram as the Aurelia Grace, if you guys want to follow there. And I also have my own talk show every Monday night from 8 p.m. on AfroSurge Radio. Shout out to AfroSurge Radio. You can follow them on Instagram as well at AfroSurge Radio. So
just don't forget the royalty. We collect royalties here.
Yeah, no problem.
Send it at it. So what's your PayPal account?
We'll discuss that in the DM.
Okay. My PayPal account is some soft music.
Let me put my cash app out.
If the PayPal is too long for you, just cash app.
Cash app.
Some soft music too.
$sign. Wait now. $sign MEX for MEX. Just put 4 on MEX4.
Why you going to put 4? You go confuse people. My own is
now that 4, that be problem.
$sign. Some soft.
People are just confusing my people. Okay, my people. People should listen. $sign MEX with the 4. MEX 4. I had to make this one big because I'm the one controlling the screen right now.
I saw that
That's
you
cheating.
use your office authority for it.
You see, when I'm on some soft show, he will do the same thing too. When I'm on Aurelia show, where's this Aurelia again? When I'm on Aurelia show,
I'm down.
Yeah, right here.
I'm down where you put me.
It is the arrangement.
It's the arrangement. You see, the computer just looked at the color of your top, and it wants to rhyme it with that or that one.
And with the background.
Exactly.
I'll take that. I'll take that explanation.
Well, really, guys, really, it's been fun. Obviously, I'm a gospel music artist. I'm a gospel minister Mex. You can check me on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. I'm actually everywhere. Oh my God! Even there's one that they want to create now. It's called Hwang. Hwang.
Wow.
I'm there already.
That one is still in the mind of the creators, right? It's still just in the mind of the creators.
Is that from China again too?
Hasn't come out yet.
My brother, the name does not matter where it's from. Hwang.
It sounds like it's from China. Hwang.
Or Japan. One of the two.
It's just Hwang. And it's a nice app. You would love it. You'll be like, yo, have you used Hwang?
I don't think anything like that is existing.
Follow me on where?
You see?
Follow me on Hwang.
That's why you're talking about information. That's the wrong information now.
Yeah. And for those of you investing in Bitcoin right now, all my Bitcoin people, all our Bitcoin peeps, we have a great news for you about Bitcoin. We'll be talking about that in the next edition, the next episode of this show. Now we have turned the show to season and episode. We don't have to do part 1, part 2. Yeah, season and episode. So this is season 1.
You're not operating from the stable of
Nigeria part 1, part 2, 3, and 10.
No,
yes.
Come on, try your movie. Up
From
to
the
part
stable of
25.
Nollywood style. That's what you're now operating on.
Mount Zion up to part 25.
Part 25. Who's watching? Is it not just? Isn't that just supposed to be?
Ishawuru 1, Ishawuru 2, Ishawuru 3, Ishawuru 4, Ishawuru time.
When is this movie going to end?
No, that
Even
one
the
is
person
just
saying,
it's a lifetime subscription, and we
yeah,
just keep
even the person
renewing.
saying they shall do self. He shall 50. But yeah. So hey, this is actually season 1, episode 4. We're on episode 4 right now. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about COVID-19, and we're going to be talking. We're actually going to have Aurelia back. Aurelia.
Yes,
Wow.
down.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Aurelia will have Aurelia back on the show
Mm-hmm.
to we might go live with how you can do things, and we'll be having Rachel also back. We'll be having Rachel on the show because
Okay.
one
Yeah,
other
for the catering.
catering, and also there's also a skill set that have been undervalued even here in the United States that is beginning to go places because of the weather, and that's knitting knitting
Mm.
knitting knitting.
It's not even only the weather; they're even knitting swimwear, so
You
it doesn't
see?
even matter.
Wow.
Even the summer, you
Yeah.
can make your money.
You can actually knit too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Wow, she's
mhm.
gifted.
So we're gonna be having people on the show that would actually teach you this stuff, just like the basics, and then you can go to their YouTube channel and go and learn fully. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, and obviously, Samsung w- hey, we're going to do a music writing
Music
competition.
seminar.
Yeah, it's a composition.
A music writing composition where we would walk step by step towards writing a song, and we would effectively write one song on that show.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe Samsung can walk us through creating a song for the show, for your show.
And there you go. You can even do that right
After
now.
I finish doing that, you guys going to be paying me my royalties.
See, do you see? That's when you know
Ishauru 15,
Emeka. That's when you
Ishauru
know
16,
Emeka.
Ishauru
That's when
17.
you know Emeka likes money. You said
You
you
see, he
give
was
him the song.
quiet.
His face did not change when you said you
Exactly.
give him the song. As soon as you
Yeah.
mentioned royalty, he started breathing.
Exactly.
You have to breathe. You have to breathe. When you hear something heavy, you have to breathe. Eh? You can't stay silent. Eh? But yeah, we're gonna. That's not a problem. Let me tell you, these fans that we have right here, this family we have here, we're all wealthy. We
Exactly. And
it's
you
just
have
that we're
plenty
not.
of bitcoins.
You say?
And you have plenty of bitcoins too.
The cup is empty. There's no water. Don't worry.
Anybody that want to target Bitcoin in our life, don't let me start praying. Don't let me start praying
God
right
will
now.
bless them.
Eh?
God will bless-
Yeah. But hey, before we go, I always like to drop hints there and there, here and there. If you have Bitcoin and you notice it's coming down, don't sell. Hold it for now. When we come on the next show, we will tell you why. Aurelia, thank you very, very much for being
My
on the show.
pleasure.
Thank you very much. Samsoft,
Bless you, sister.
I don't have to thank you, Samsoft. We should be
Amen, sir.
thanking
Thank
Aurelia
you.
together. Eh? So Aurelia, for the promo you got, we'll be collecting our fees later.
I can't. I've lost network. I can't hear anything anymore.
You can't hear anything. Already.
Bye.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been real. Chat room at Max. Stay tuned for the next season. God bless you. Or next episode. God bless you all.